Hey, you guys, and welcome back. The 40 days are over. That's right, that 40-day fast is finally done. I have broken it, and I have been eating throughout today. If you want to see how that went and you want to see what kind of food I had, just stay tuned. All right, so we're fixing to rewind the day and take you through what I had to eat. Let me go ahead and give you this disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. This is just what I've been doing. So before you attempt a 40-day fast or before you break an extended fast thinking that you can do exactly what I'm doing, please consult your doctor because I would not want you to hurt your body in any way at all. But I'm going to show you what I did and show you how I broke this fast and let you know how it went. All right, you guys, here we are at the end of 40 days. 40 days ended actually last night at midnight, but I didn't want to go to bed with a full tummy. So I waited till today to finally get to eat some food. Here we are. Oops, don't let me drop it. This is what we're having for breakfast. Of course, you guys know already, go watch the other video if you want to see exactly what I was doing on my cleanse. And of course, as always, let me remind you, don't attempt this unless you consult your physician, and especially on breaking the fast, because you have to be really careful how you break a fast, especially an extended fast, such as a 40-day fast. So I did a lot of research, found out what I needed to do. I was actually doing the bone broth, you guys know that, along with coconut oil and my vitamins and minerals and that kind of stuff. So it wasn't actually a 40-day water fast. So my gut wasn't fully asleep as if it had been just water. So I am starting today with soft vegetables. I'll keep that up for at least several days. We'll see, maybe up to 2 weeks. Not going to add any meat for 20 days. I know. But anyway, you got to do what you got to do, right? First thing I am having, look here, my beautiful cup baby girl got me, my Pal Darko tea with 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. I already told you guys all about this. Go watch the other video. And this roasted avocado. I sliced it up into about 1/4 inch slices. I brushed it with some olive oil and then just seasoned it with some salt, pepper, and just a light sprinkling of garlic powder. I've never actually had roasted avocado. I've only had raw avocado or in guacamole. So we'll see how I like it. I don't know. After 40 days, just about anything is going to be welcome, right? But here's to the tea. Y'all know already, I think I told you, I have to gulp this down really fast. I always let it steep. It's 15 minutes. Then I add the coconut oil, let it melt in there, and then I just gulp it down because, you guys, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's so gross, but it's so healing at the same time, especially if you have that candida. So let me gulp down this tea, shall we? All gone. Oh, that's so gross. So you may like it. I do not like it. All right, now, before I dig into this avocado, my first food in 40 days, I need to get my mom on the phone because she wanted me to FaceTime her when I finally got to eat. So let's try to do that. She'll be on camera. Hey, you're on YouTube.
You just tried to fake me out. Oh, I am?
Yeah. They can only hear your voice.
Oh, okay.
They can only hear your voice.
Hey, world.
She said, hey, world. Hey, Aunt Donna.
How are you? Where are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Oh, I guess I can click it right.
What do you mean I tried to fake you out?
Because it showed up as Kristen's phone.
Oh, well, that's because I'm filming on mine.
Oh.
All right, so are you ready? This is what I'm having.
I'll let it Donna say that she's breaking a 40-day fast.
This is what I'm having. Can y'all see it?
What is it?
Roasted avocado.
Oh, Lord.
Because you're supposed to break your fast with fat and soft veggies if you've gone that long.
Yeah.
I've never had avocado roasted, though. I've only had raw avocado or in guacamole.
It's pretty good on toast, though, so I would assume it would be the same.
I put a little bit of olive oil on it, and I put salt, pepper, and then just a little bit of garlic. And then right at the end, I put it under the broiler so it would get just that little bit of char on it. So we'll see. Y'all ready? Now, I have to tell you this, though. Last night, you guys know, I've been doing the bone broth for the 40 days, but last night was first night I added back in the carrots because I didn't want the sugar from the carrot because of candida. But since I knew I was breaking it today, I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and add the carrot back in. Whenever I took that drink, oh my gosh. Like, my taste buds are so awake, I could taste the carrot, and it was so, I felt like I was cheating. I wasn't, but I felt like it. So let's see what this, you ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is heaven. That's really good. I've been so emotional for 2 days, you guys. I cried all day yesterday thinking about that I actually did it and made it all the way through. But I think I'm tasting it better than I've ever tasted before. I guess when you let your mouth go to sleep for a while. That is so good. I don't think I can eat the whole one though. I already feel full just after 2 bites.
Yeah, well, you need to wake yourself up slowly, you know.
Maybe I should just eat half. Or maybe even just like 3 strips.
Well, eat part of it and then eat the rest of it in an hour or so.
That is so good. I don't know if it's so good just because I was so hungry or if it's just because this is good. Like I've never had it before.
Yeah.
That is good.
How much weight have you lost?
Well, I didn't weigh again today, but as of, you mean altogether, just on the cleanse? Altogether, 79 pounds.
That's great.
I lost 26.4 just on the cleanse.
Because we know you weren't doing the cleanse just to lose weight, but it's for your health. But the weight's a bonus, right?
Yeah. Except for right here. Can you guys see up there on that camera? Because I've lost that 26 so fast, you know? You're really not supposed to lose it that fast. Give your skin time to adjust. So hopefully, I hope it will. I ordered me in some collagen peptides from Dr. Axe and Jordan Rubin. It's supposed to help tighten it up. My gosh, this is so good. This stuff is so amazing. So amazing. I'm sure I probably edited out most of that phone call. We'll see what the end result is once you guys see. But my aunt was there, my uncle, and my mom, and partaking of my first meal with me. But I'm telling you, I don't know. I really don't know if my taste buds are just, you know what I mean, that awake since I haven't eaten in 40 days, or if this is just really that good. This is good. This is so good. If you have not done roasted avocado before, I encourage you to do it. Nothing in here that is hurtful for you. This is the thing. I'm going to take you throughout the whole day and show you what I'm going to eat all day long today. I plan to have 3 meals and soft veggies and really waking that gut up. But, now I forgot what I was going to say. I lost train of thought. I don't even know what I was going to say. Anyway, we'll see you back here for lunch and see how that sauerkraut's going to be. All right, here we go with meal number 2 for today. I'm excited. Didn't have a lot of discomfort after the first one, a little bit. Stomach cramp just a little bit, and then it went right away. So that's good news, right? That's good news. Baby girl and I were just out walking. We did a 2-mile walk, just slow and easy like I've been doing for the whole 40 days. Definitely not ready to ramp things back up. It's the first day back with food. But what I'm having is 1 cup of sauerkraut. This is not sauerkraut that I have made. I did buy it because I just learned how to make it. So in order to go ahead and have it for today, I needed to buy some, but I will be making my own in the future. I'm having 4 Kalamata olives. Both of these are fermented foods and they are very good for the gut. feeding your good bacteria. The whole deal of this, apart from being the spiritual cleanse that God called me to, or the spiritual fast, was to kill candida. So, and then I'm also having 8 ounces of my bone broth, which you guys know I've had that for the entire 40 days, but today I added in chunks of carrot. I'm excited about that. So let's take a taste. I'm gonna go with the olives first because I've been waiting to have a good olive. These olives have no added sugar. There's nothing in any of these foods that would be bad for you or unwholesome. You just have to read labels, you guys. Just have to read labels. That's really good. Oh my goodness. I could eat a whole jar of Kalamata olives right by myself. Now, let's take a bite of this sauerkraut. I've only had sauerkraut one time in my life, and I did like it. I love cabbage. I cook cabbage and eat that, and that's all it is. Cabbage, salt, and water. So let's see. Oh, Oh, that is so good. I like bitter anyway. I like sour candies and stuff like that. So that's good. It is really, really bitter. Again, the label said cabbage, salt, water. And that's how you make your own. You just put it in a jar and all this fun stuff and you let it ferment. That's good. Very, you can tell it's fermented and it almost tastes a little acidic. I don't know if that's the right thing. I'm not a nutritionist, but it's kind of what it tastes like, but yet there's no vinegar in it. Oh, so good. So good. All right, now let's taste this bone broth with the carrots. You guys already know that I love my bone broth. I do have a recipe for that. I'll link it for you down below, and you can click the eye in the sky up here and get over there for that recipe. But I haven't been able to have a carrot. And as a matter of fact, I didn't put the carrots in the bone broth. If you follow that recipe, I left the carrots and celeries out for the 40 days just because I didn't want any added sugars from the carrots getting into the bone broth because of the candida cleanse. But I added it back in on this last batch because I knew I'd be breaking it today. So let's see how the carrot is. It's very hot. If you're like my Bubster, he finishes one thing at a time. Like he would either eat all the broth, then the sauerkraut, then the olives, you know, or the other way around, whatever. He doesn't take a bite of this and a bite of that and a bite of that. And I may have to do that because going from hot to cold probably gonna hurt my teeth, girls, but let's just see. That is so good, so yummy. The bone broth is so good for you. The collagen, the proteins, calcium, all of the good nutritions that are down inside that bone broth. And then that carrot is amazing. It is amazing. So I'm not going to bore you guys by eating all of this on camera. But that's what I'm having for my second meal of today. And we will be back in, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours, and we'll show you my third meal for today. By the way, let me just add this. Did you all see the temptation in the background? All those cookies? That's what happens when you live with someone with a bakery business working from home. It's all up in my nose every day. And don't think it hasn't been a challenge. Third meal of the day. I'm ready to dig in for my dinner. First up, I've got sweet potato with a little bit of manuka honey and cinnamon. Now, if you watched the other video, if you didn't, you need to go back and watch it. I told you exactly what I was doing on that 40-day fast, and part of killing off that candida is eating manuka honey and cinnamon. It's a little combination. I explained all that to you in that video. So I was trying to figure out today, okay, how am I going to incorporate the manuka honey and the cinnamon? Because I didn't just want to eat it out of the bowl like I've been doing for 40 days. So I thought, I'm going to throw it on a baked potato. It'll be kind of like you've got that brown sugar and cinnamon. So hopefully that's going to taste good. We'll see. And then also I have stir fried up some asparagus, green beans, and baby Bella mushrooms. I sauteed those up in a little bit of olive oil and then fresh ginger and minced garlic, a little bit of salt and pepper on the top as well. So let's just dig in. I cut my sweet potato in half. I'm going to save the other half probably for lunch tomorrow because that was a huge one. And honestly, you guys, after eating all day today, the 2 meals that I've already shown you, I am really not even hungry, but I know that I have to eat. I have to get those calories in, and part of all that intermittent fasting, we've covered that before. So here we go. Let's try the sweet potato first and see. I've never had honey on a sweet potato. That is good, you guys. It already, Bub said earlier while it was cooking, it smells like Thanksgiving in here. I gotta say, with a little bit of sweetness from that honey, it actually probably could have used a little bit more, but I was trying to keep the ratios the same that I've been doing for the 40 days. But with that little bit of sweetness and then that cinnamon, that tastes like a really good sweet potato souffle that you would have at Thanksgiving, minus the good caramelized pecans on top. So I don't know, you guys, that might be an option on how to make a healthy version of sweet potato casserole. All right, now let's dig in to these other veggies. We've got the asparagus. I've got 5 stalks of the asparagus, a handful of the fresh green beans, and then I cut up 5 of the smaller baby Bella mushrooms. Now, here's the deal. All of this stuff that I have purchased is organic except for the sweet potatoes. Couldn't find organic sweet potatoes. So one thing you want to do is make sure that you're getting organic food the best that you can, especially if you're going to do a fast where you're cleaning that gut and you're coming off of an extended period, even if it's just 3 days, and you're getting your gut good and clean. You want to put good stuff back in, right? Can you guys hear the crisp? That is really good. That ginger, oh my word. That ginger just makes it all pop. I know not everybody likes ginger. It's kind of like cilantro or thyme and rosemary. All of those real strong herbs and your spices. It's kind of like you either love it or you hate it. My husband doesn't particularly care for the ginger. I love ginger. So, I mean, it's just going to be a personal taste. But inside of here, with that little bit of garlic and that olive oil, oh my gosh, this is really such a good combination. And you guys, I don't know if it's just because I haven't eaten for 40 days or if it's just really that good. It could just be a combination, you know what I mean? But lightly sauteing it and getting that that good crisp on there, because you don't want to kill all your vitamins and minerals. You don't want to overcook your veggies as you are stir frying them. So keep that in mind as well. A lot of people overcook them. They get them mushy because it's usually just more palatable, but you want that little bit of crisp in there. That means that you brought it just to the right place. Yeah. I am loving that. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave you guys. I'm not going to bore you by making you sit here for the next 15 minutes watching me eat. But that was delicious. If you watched all day long, thank you so much. Thank you for being part of this journey. If you're over in the health group, you guys have been a great encouragement throughout these 40 days. And hopefully I've been an encouragement to you guys as well. I try to post over there quite a bit, give you tidbits of information that I can find concerning your health. We want to live long, and we want to live a good life that is free of pain, free of disease, with a lot of energy, a lot of creativity. And you're going to have that if you will treat your body right and have good health. Make sure you also follow over on Instagram. I do post pictures over there of different food and that kind of stuff for you. But I'm excited about the journey that I've just been through. It was tough. I'm going to be recording a video for you guys. It should be up later on this week and tell you all about my experiences through the 40 days. What I felt like, what I experienced in my body, emotionally and mentally, because it wasn't an easy thing. So we'll be talking about that. Be looking for that video coming. But I do want to thank you so much for sitting here with me today and enjoying my first food after 40 days. It was so delicious, so good, and a big inspiration for me to stay healthy with adding foods back in. You know what I mean? We've got all that sugar out of there. We've got all that junk out of there. And so now good foods need to go back in. But at any rate, thank you again so much. Hopefully it's inspired you to do something about your health and to get on a healthy journey. Contact your doctor and get rolling. All right, you guys. Thank you again. Get out there. Remember, you were created for purpose. So go be all you can be. I'll see you soon in the next video.